Alright, gosh dang it. See him standing on top of the frac tank. Its spawn code is, if I'd hit enter, it would appear. We're not going to do that because it's already here. There's no point in doubling up on things. So anyways, we have this guy. We shall use the Mac from Bagged Customs. So this thing's going to be tricky because there is no jacks, there's no nothing on it because it's meant to lay on the ground like this. Normally there's a winch truck that comes, they throw a hook on here, right around there, and they winch it up onto some skates and then into the fifth wheel. We don't have that whole itinerary thanks to 5M. I mean, if you have the winch script, you can imitate it. You're just not gonna do the best. And that's about as good as it'll ever turn out. Otherwise, you go boop, and it falls on the ground. And what I've been doing, a little bit of no clipping. I'll no clip it over the truck. I'll back the truck under it. And sometimes I have to jump out and punch it, or I just press Z to hook it here because I don't have it in this truck's gizmo. It's disappearing like that because I don't have my LEDs set up in the handling or the vehicle file yet. We'll do that here in a second. But I'm not done showing it to you. There's no extras to it. It just has a livery. So as you can see, everything that's in white is part of the livery. So you have a big company logo. It is liveried on both sides. It does have a working license plate. And of course, we're zoomed way too far out to actually see that, but it changed. And then of course it tows around. This gate hates it. That's okay. So anyways, it's got lights all the way around it. So it does do a little bit of a dance, a little bit of a side-to-side shake there. Locals being locals. And it does a real lean when you turn sharp side to side. I've messed around with the handling line. I can't quite get that out of it. It's way better than it was. So I'm not entirely sure what's up with that. I think it's because I'm raising so much mass above the hitch point. And then just hitch points being weird. So yeah, anyways, to show you what's going on there, we're going to come to the data for the frac tank. We'll go into vehicles.minute. We'll come down here to where it says LOD distances. And we're going to change it to 500 for all these. Now, you're not going to see a difference in this review, but basically the next time I load in the server and when you guys receive the file, it's not going to do this, where it disappears but it's still there, because of the whole LOD distance thing. So yeah, when you take a turn at speed, it kind of does some goofy stuff, but like I said, I think that's because it's so much mass up in the air. And I have the access set through the handling line in between the wheels on the rear axle. That didn't really seem to help, but it's the best I could think of how to solve that problem. But yeah, plus honestly, frac tanks don't get towed around too much. They normally just sit on a job site and boop, there it sits.